guys, welcome back to Plan of Bliss with Lyss. I'm so excited to plan the week of the 2nd to the 8th of September with you. I have been hoarding this kit since last year. It is a spring kit from Two Red Crafters. Now these guys are from Singapore, but their international shipping is only about $7 or $8, so it's not too bad at all. And the quality is phenomenal. It's the beautiful unicorn paper, and I haven't seen a kit like this since I bought it last year, and I really love it. Using the normal stickers that I normally use, pulling from Jessica Cate Planning, Doodles Do, Stella, Beau Sticker Co, Sticker Thief, Lillian Line, Synyster Designs, Wednesday Planning, all of those amazing stores, and a lot more. As always, the stores will be linked in the description bar down below, and I have PR codes for Synyster Designs, Sticker Thief, Jessica Cate Planning, and Wednesday Planning. I wanted to do something a bit different with the washi. Because I didn't have date covers, I used the washi as the date covers up the top, and the final spread looks so cute. I really like how it turned out. And these are just days of the week and date dots from Synyster Designs that I put over the top. I'm coming off a kind of high from visiting Melbourne and going to the Melbourne Planner Market. It was really great to meet Vicky Plans and Plan with Jess and Ellen Plans, as well as a lot of other store owners that I hadn't met before, as well as seeing Meg from Hamilton Print Co. again. Now I thought I'd travelled a fair amount coming from Albury, but she'd come from Cessnock or somewhere, which is even north of Sydney, so that's bloody far. Good on you, Meg, that's a fair effort. And Nicola from That Planner Girl had come from Adelaide, and Tracy from Lady B Creations had come from Queensland. Like, great effort, ladies. That is dedication to our wonderful hobby. I had a really great time vlogging. I did it a little bit at the start, and then I had to go back to greet people, and then I did it at about 12, which was a great time to go because it wasn't as busy. So it was really great to get some footage of the stores, and I will link the video in the cards and down below as well. Just giving you a brief rundown about the planner market and how it went down. I'm thinking that if I go to one next year, I'll definitely want to do it again. So it was really fun and a great way to get to know the store holders as well. And I did ask before filming people if it was okay if they were on camera. Some stores were a bit shy, and so I just showcased what they had on offer. So I really hope you guys enjoyed that. I also had a very yummy lunch with Plan with Jess, and we had Vietnamese. Now, she and Jess from Jessica Cate Planning were naughty. They gave me gifts, and I feel so bad because with work and everything, that just hadn't crossed my mind to get them a gift. So I actually wore a Planner Bliss with Lyss shirt that I made. So I'm hoping to make them some custom shirts, because I don't want to be that shit person that just doesn't get them gifts. So I really want to get them a custom made shirt for both of them. And they were so lovely. Make sure you do check out both the store and YouTube. And yeah, it was just a lovely weekend. On the Thursday, I drove down with my partner's sister, who's become one of my closest friends. Her name's Rhiannon, and we had a really great time driving down listening to like 2000s pop punk. So think Simple Plan and all of these other great bands. We had a great time listening to them, bringing nostalgia vibes. And I really wanted to get out some black eyeliner and a side fringe. So on the Thursday we left at 10:30 and we got into Mum's at 3:30. So we did have a couple of stops and swap drivers over and things like that. So it would take about 5 hours driving, but it's such a boring drive, Albury to Melbourne, but it was really fun listening to music. Then we spent the afternoon and evening with my mum. We played Phase 10, which is a cheap card game that you can get from Kmart. But it's really fun and quite simple. Mum's not super cluey with games, so she was quite good at this one, and she ended up thrashing us. Like, the aim of the game was to have like really low points. I had like 100 points, Rhiannon almost had 200, and Mum was on 10, so she absolutely flogged us, which is great. So it means that the game that I got her for her birthday is going to be well used and well received. And then the next day we did some op shopping, and then we also went to a cafe in Mornington, which was keto. So I had keto lasagna, and I hadn't eaten lasagna in so long, so it was really, really yummy to have that. And then Rhiannon and I went to her appointment that she had in the city, and then from there we met up with my dad and his partner, and we had dinner at a very cute little Thai restaurant, and it was really yummy. I was able to stay keto, and then the three of them wanted to have coffee, so we go into this cafe we were in South Melbourne, that had like coffee and cakes, and I could not resist. Rhiannon and I shared a New York baked cheesecake, and it was so good, and it was so sweet, like, because I hadn't been having much sugar for a while, to have a fair amount of sugar then, it was a lot. But yes, I knew that I wasn't going to be able to stick to my diet 110%, but I was still pretty happy with how I went with that. Then I was able to be dropped off in Essendon by Rhiannon, and she headed off to her dad's place. So I stayed at my good friends Ben and Sam's place in Essendon, and we played this board game called Gizmos, and it was really fun. It was about building an engine, but it was also like resource acquisition and things like that. It's quite straightforward and very similar to Splendor, if you had heard of that game. That was really fun. I couldn't really get to sleep because I was worried about public transport getting to the market, and it was because the trains weren't running in the city loop, so I made sure I booked an Uber and whatever. I didn't sleep well that night, and I woke up at like 6:30 and couldn't get back to sleep because I was also sleeping on this fold-out couch, bed, chair thing, and I didn't sleep very well. But I got up at 6:30 and made sure all of my things were packed and in order before I got my first Uber on my own to the Kensington Town Hall, and I had such a blast. I volunteered with Julie from Aussie Planner Chick and Show. I am having a mental blank on her name, and they were lovely to be giving out the VIP goodie bags and things like that in the morning. And then Hermione took over from those two girls, and we spent a couple of hours together, and she was really lovely as well. Those three ladies made volunteering for the 3 hours very, very enjoyable, and greeting all of the lovely planner patrons too was really awesome as well. I did shamelessly plug my YouTube channel, so I think that might be why I went from like 170 to almost 200 in a weekend. And yeah, I wandered around the planner market with my camera and had a really great time filming things and buying things and things like that. And then I had to catch an Uber from Essendon out to Lawlaw Station, which is where Rhiannon picked me up, and then we drove home from there. And it was only a 3-hour trip, that trip, because that side of the city back to Albury's a breeze. I then got home, said hi to Dylan, all of that sort of jazz, and then I'm like, oh, I'm so keen, I really want to film my planner haul. And so I did. I filmed about 20 minutes of it with my camera, and then it just fucking dies. My heart sank. It's done this a couple of times where it like just stops filming and it doesn't save anything, so I lost all of this awesome content of me unboxing things for the first time and whatnot. So today, which is Sunday, I returned the camera and I had to get the display model because that was the only one that was available, and so hopefully I can film my first impressions, really second impressions, but film it again and hopefully it'll work. I got a 3-year warranty because I really just don't want it to happen again, and I really like the camera. It was great vlogging yesterday and all of that jazz, but it happened a couple of times where it just lost everything that I'd been filming. Luckily it hadn't happened for Plan With Me videos because I would have been devastated if that happened. At least it was only for hauls and unboxing. But yeah, that's what I did this morning, and Dylan and I also went over to our new friend's place for board games. That was really, really fun. So here's the rest of the kit. I pretty much used everything except for the checklist. I decided against using the checklist this week, and I wanted it to be a bit more white space. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in my next video. Catch ya!